Hello there, Gia.
Hello, Keisha. Hello, everybody. Hello, Tano World.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, it's Monday, and we have Friday and Monday to discuss. And I have to say, hospital hasn't really let up very much.
No,
Still a
they
lot of
kept,
stuff.
yeah, they kept it up today. I thought things might, come back to a screeching halt and just be pikemen or something. And
Yeah.
no, we had our guest
Mm-hmm.
star
Mm-hmm.
still, and we had
Mm-hmm.
some surprise appearances,
Yeah.
uh,
True. Mm-hmm.
or at least
Yeah.
a surprise appearance, right? I guess that's
Yeah. Maybe I'd say at least two surprise appearances, maybe. Um,
Oh,
but we can get
okay.
into that
All right. Anyway,
a
yeah,
little bit
good job
later.
for keeping
Yeah.
it up. Again,
Yeah.
still kind of like nighttime TV-ish,
Yeah,
a little
right.
bit.
Right. Yeah. Like packing a lot into one episode, which, I guess the nature of a soap opera is to sort of have to spread things out over the week, but it seems like every
Yeah,
episode has been like just concentrated soapiness.
balls to the wall.
Balls to the wall, as the kids say, or
Yeah,
maybe the
as
grown
kids
ups.
might say. I don't
Yeah.
know who says it, but
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good expression, though. I think it does
yeah, right.
convey
Is it like right
something.
out straight?
Well,
That's
it's
just
kinda like,
appreciated.
yeah, all in sort of,
Yeah, yeah,
like your life depends on it almost.
yeah. Okay.
Okay. But,
Anyway, so that's
anyway.
that's good. We like it.
We
It's
do
fun.
like it. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. Oh, and before we get into it, this isn't
What? What?
it's not hospital related.
Okay.
But since we have people all over the world and maybe they're all Americans who are scattered all over the world listening to us, I just wanted to say how exciting this World Cup business is from a from a
Yeah, I haven't been paying attention, I must confess, but
well, I haven't watched much of the soccer or the football itself. Just a lot of the clips of the fans, from around the
oh
world who've
yeah.
who've come
Yeah.
over, and it's so fucking heartwarming to see all these people having such a good time here in this country where we've been sort of like curled up in balls, just rocking,
Just
with
yeah,
the
like in fetal position, just trying to
yeah,
make it
just
through.
like,
Yeah, yeah.
traumatized by all the awful things that our country has been doing lately. So it's really nice to see people from other countries really enjoying themselves here and hopefully being treated well. I know that hasn't been the case across the board, but it seems like in some cities like Boston, the Tartan Army has been having an awesome time, while they were in Boston.
Yeah,
And
well,
so
and it's nice to just be reminded that, like, human beings can be fun and good and happy
yeah.
and,
Yeah. Yeah. Right. And I
and
think, as much as people dismiss sports as not important, I think this kind of shows like the power sports can have over humanity.
yeah. Do people dismiss sports
I
as
think so. Like people think
yeah.
athletes, aren't like that's, yeah, I don't know, like people are just playing a
Oh, well, yeah,
game or
they
what, you
want
know what I
yeah,
mean?
shut your mouth and play or whatever kind
Yeah,
of an attitude.
stuff like
Yeah,
that. But
yeah.
people are certainly into their football. And by football I
Yeah.
mean soccer.
Soccer, yes, right.
Yeah.
And their
Um
football, and
and
their
their football.
basketball. My
Yeah.
my
Another thing
husband's
that's been
been
oh yeah,
pissing and moaning about something the Celtics just did. I don't know,
oh
they
yeah,
traded somebody,
yeah.
and
Yeah,
he's
that's
very
right. They did. Yeah.
thinks that's
Um
just a really grave mistake.
That was one of the things that I always didn't like about sports. You get attached to a team and then they trade somebody. And that's kind of true
Yeah,
of soap operas too.
that's true.
That
Yeah.
maybe that's where these topics
These can be
overlap.
linked. Okay,
Yeah,
alright.
yeah. But
Alright.
one of the other fun things has been like people from other countries discovering like the cuisine of of
The ranch
yeah,
dressing?
exactly. Yeah, yeah. And like there was something about how you get free chips and salsa, at some restaurants, and some
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Japanese
yeah,
visitors were
yeah.
like completely like thrown by that. So that's adorable.
It is nice when you get the free chips and salsa, I like
Yeah,
that too.
it is. It is. We sort of rely on it, and they didn't feel like they were worthy of it. They hadn't done anything to earn
Oh,
it.
huh.
um, but anyway,
Anyway, okay,
anyway,
that's good point to make. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying that.
Well, I'm trying. I've been watching a lot of the tennis, so can't say that I've made the soccer a priority, but now maybe I'll try to watch a little more of it.
I haven't been watching any of sports.
Yeah.
That's terrible, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. For me, it's nice to have in the background,
Yeah, sure. Okay.
just to sort of help me relax a little bit.
I watched half of Jaws again last night for the 1000th time.
That's like your comfort movie. Oh, that reminds
It's
me,
so
Gia.
good. It's really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, well,
It
it's a
just is.
classic.
Quint? God, I love Quint. Oh,
That was one of those movies I really can't bear to watch more than once, I have to say.
really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
But
it's so great.
that's true of a lot of movies. Really, the only movie, well, there's a few movies I'll watch more than once, and they're all comedies. Um, but I was gonna say, you just reminded me. I saw something. Somebody they spotted a humpback whale in the Penobscot Bay.
And they're not supposed to be there, are they?
I don't think so. Not generally. So that's.
Huh.
I mean, I guess let's call it exciting and not terrible
And
news.
not okay, yeah, like that's
Yeah.
didn't put on his GPS.
Wanted some clam chowder or something
Yeah.
up here. All right, Gia, let's get back to it.
Okay,
Sorry, I'm
should we
sure
get back
people
to it?
are
Back to our
annoyed.
regular I
Yeah,
wanna point out you're the one going off
I'm
track
sorry.
today.
Yeah, I started this. I'm sorry,
Mhm.
everybody. Okay, we'll try to
Yeah.
stay focused now. Okay, Friday.
Okay,
Friday.
so Friday.
Started
Start us
off
off.
in a
What
little
happened?
annoying, our usual annoyance, with Lulu, Dante, and Rocco. They were back in Port Charles. Almost as soon as they left, they were able to turn around because Cullen
Yeah,
was
that was
killed.
fast. Right.
Yeah, yeah. And Rocco was very upset that they had Britt arrested, right? Or
Yeah,
betrayed.
blaming dad mostly seemed
Mm-hmm.
like,
Mm-hmm.
I actually, in
Oh,
I don't
you're
think it was
cutting
that.
out a little bit, Gia. I don't know if that.
Oh,
I
well,
think
you're
that's
really
on your.
loud.
Sorry. I don't mean it as an accusation. I just mean maybe you changed position or something. And
No, I'm lying
uh,
pretty much flat on my back. Is it all right now?
yeah, it seems okay. Yep.
Okay. I actually felt quite sorry for Lulu by the end of that episode Friday.
Well, she was traumatized, right, when she found out that she'd been hanging out with an imposter. Is that
Right,
what you
finding
mean?
out that Nathan wasn't Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
Partly that, and
And the
also
Brit
just
stuff. Yeah.
the Brit stuff. She seemed quite defeated by the end, just sitting there
Mm-hmm.
in
Mm-hmm.
the chair when Rocco came back down and was going to go try to see Brit,
Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
actually, for a moment, got out of his teenage weird head and like had a moment of sympathy for his mother because he said, "Don't try to fight me on it" or something like that. And she's like,
Mm-hmm.
"I wasn't." She
Yeah.
seemed like
Yeah.
flattened and
Yeah.
defeated and
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
it's like, "Yep, I've lost this battle." And it was finally like he finally kind of saw, like, oh, this is also affecting other people.
Yeah, and
Um,
I have to say I'm not liking Rocco too much overall lately.
yeah, I don't know. There's just something a little. Yeah, well, and his friends aren't either. I mean, we got into that
No,
today.
no, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think he's just. Um, I don't know. Yeah, before he seemed sweet and sensitive and a little out of it,
Mhm. Mhm.
and the attentions of Britt were something that gave him confidence and made him feel safe. And now
Mhm.
he's seeming. Um, I don't know if he's selfish, like Danny said, but he's
Um
seeming a little oblivious.
yeah, I think maybe he is a little
Maybe.
bit selfish right now, or at least self-involved. I don't know, there's a little bit of a difference, I guess.
Yeah, I think maybe selfish implies a little intent, and
Yeah.
self-involved is you're
Just
doing the same thing, but you don't realize the
mhm.
impact it's having on other people.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's not being as appealing now.
No.
Um,
No, and maybe, I mean, in a way, I think his parents have forced his world to become very small, you know? Like,
Yeah.
it's been all about, like, keeping his mouth shut and his head down, you know? And
Yeah.
so and they had their reasons for that, you know, but it did create all this distance between him and Charlotte and Danny, and
Yeah.
he's got
Yeah.
this point of view that is so, like, etched in his mind about how he had to do what he did, and what he did was, you know, there were all these reasons that justified why, you know, he let Jason take the blame, basically, you know, um, and why he can't
I mean,
undo that.
yeah, I mean, he did feel guilty about it, obviously, because he was dying to tell somebody the whole
Yeah,
time.
he
But
did for a long time, and then now it seems
yeah,
like he doesn't have that that burning desire to
right, right,
unload that
yeah, yeah,
anymore. Now that it would
yeah,
do some good, really, you know?
yeah. But anyway, it's getting more and more complicated, which is interesting. It's interesting to
Yeah,
see. I don't like the feeling of those three being at
right.
odds with each other, the teenagers, but it's
Right,
interesting.
right. Yeah, because it seems like even Danny and Charlotte's relationship is still sort of in jeopardy, right? Because,
Yeah,
well,
a little bit. Yeah, um,
yeah, because
yeah,
she's
they're
sort of,
juggling a lot, and
yeah.
I feel like Lulu's head is just spinning with the, "Wait, what?" She's trying to catch up on all this crap that's happening
Yeah,
under
yeah,
her nose, but behind her
yeah.
back at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I don't envy her, and I'm sure that would be unsettling as a parent, you know, but um
Yeah, so I'm finding, as annoying as Lulu is, I'm finding myself sympathetic towards her in the
yeah.
last couple of episodes.
Yeah,
Um,
and the way also that Dante delivered the news about Nathan not being Nathan was interesting.
I don't remember, what did he do that was interesting?
Well, just that he was, I'm not gonna say he was nonchalant about it. I think he was concerned about how this news would affect her. I guess I wasn't sure how that news was gonna get delivered to her, you know?
Yeah,
And
it did kinda blow her mind, didn't it?
it did, as it should have. Yeah, I guess maybe I was thinking that they would find out. When did Dante find out that Nathan wasn't Nathan? I mean, obviously he would find out before her because it came through the police department. Like Joe
Yeah,
would
I
have,
can't
you
remember
know.
who informed him. I
I
can't
don't think
remember
we
how that
saw
happened.
that. Maybe I don't think
Maybe an off screen? I
maybe
don't know.
off
Oh,
screen. Yeah.
this is totally off topic, but you and I
Mm.
never mentioned this. Did you
Oh.
remember we were talking about the store in the mall that Cullum should work at? We were kind of making a
Oh
backstory and
yeah,
we
yeah,
couldn't
yeah, yeah.
remember.
The sporting goods
Yeah,
store.
did you ever come up with the name of it?
No, I didn't.
Okay, because one of our listeners, our lovely listeners,
Yeah,
filled
yeah.
us in.
Okay.
Foot Locker.
There it is. That's it.
Foot
Thank
Locker,
you.
there it
Thank
is.
you. Yes.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
And
Oh
that's
yeah.
all she wrote was just Foot Locker. I was like, "Oh my god, thank
I
you."
like that. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah.
But we never would
Yeah.
have come up with that. We were like, "Finish line."
I know. I was gonna
Yeah,
start
yeah.
Googling and I was like, yeah, I don't think I should spend my time on this.
Oh, yeah, you should. It's the minutia of life,
Oh,
but
thank
anyway.
you though.
Okay,
Thanks for
so
that.
yeah,
Foot
I was like,
Locker.
I meant to tell
Yeah.
you, I meant to text you, I forgot. But, yeah, Foot Locker, yeah.
Yeah,
And
great.
he's funny. I'm getting off topic, so we haven't talked about him yet, but do you follow him on Instagram or anything?
Yeah, I saw
Facebook
that
or
clip where he showed had his
where his
whole
kids are
family
all
lined up
yeah, his whole
watching.
family's lined up on the bed watching him get shot when
Yeah.
Josh
Yeah.
was being the badass and gets the rifle
Yeah.
and shoots him. And
Yeah.
they all jump up screaming and cheering, and then
And
camera pans to him, and
I
he's like,
know.
"What the hell?" Yeah.
I know, that was kind of perfect. That was very well done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's very funny in real life,
Yeah.
but,
I mean, I didn't
we're
I
sorry to see him go.
Mhm. Yeah, we are. I can't believe I'm saying that because 'cause I'd never
Yeah.
liked that character, but he did win me over. But, and I usually don't watch stuff with the sound on Instagram, but I still got the gist of it without the sound.
Without the sound on, I'm trying to think what would that
Yeah.
most of what I watch on Instagram is music stuff, so that would be very unsatisfying.
Well, yeah, if I sometimes I bookmark stuff to come back to later if I know I
Yeah.
wanna listen to it, but,
My Instagram thing has got me, like, deep in a Steely Dan rabbit hole lately. So it's fine with me, and then but then it just keeps feeding me more and more obscure stuff about every Steely
Yeah.
Dan anything I can think of.
Yeah,
It's
interesting.
wacky.
Mhm.
And then every now and then there'll be like a, some Australian animal rescue thing.
Oh, yeah, man, does Australia they really have the corner on the cute animal market. I mean, every single animal in that
Yeah,
country
and
is just
deadly
a precious little fella. Yeah,
or deadly
or deadly.
or yeah,
Maybe,
they kill
like,
you.
yeah,
Yeah,
they're so cute that you would die for them.
maybe.
Yeah.
I would die for
For you.
you.
Prince, a little
Um,
Prince for
yeah.
you, everybody. You're welcome. That was not good. Okay, let's get back to it. So all right, we're talking about Lulu, and I think
Okay.
she must feel like she's been sort of violated by this Cassius
Yeah,
person,
and
you know.
I liked that she was so disturbed by like, "Oh my god, I was intimate with this man, this imposter."
Mhm.
Because how would that feel? That would be so bizarre.
Mhm.
Um, and
And
I liked
she
her line about he would never
yeah,
the real Nathan
Nathan.
would not have betrayed Maxie like
Right,
that.
right. In hindsight, she realizes, of course,
Yeah,
Nathan wouldn't do that. So, yeah,
yeah. But
yeah.
what's unsaid is, but apparently I would betray Maxie like
Yeah,
that,
that's
you
true
know?
too. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
As she did, basically, as far
Mhm.
as she knew, that was Nathan, so
Mhm. Yeah.
interesting. That was sort of
Yeah.
interesting, but yeah, I liked her being so disturbed by that.
Mhm. Oh, there's a kitty who wants to visit with us downstairs. we've got
Oh,
we've got
hello?
the
Are you leaving us?
no, no, we've got the 2 upstairs kitties that we,
Oh,
inherited
right, your
from
newer kitties,
somebody.
yeah.
Yeah, and, try to keep them separate from the downstairs kitties so there's no bloodshed, and there hasn't been any really, and I don't know if there would be, but the upstairs kitties have been more and more interested in coming
So you're like your
downstairs.
own upstairs, downstairs.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and one of them, he's a really cute big black and white kitty, and he's just sitting on the other side of the gate, so taunting
Hmm.
Vinny a little bit. Anyway, I'm sorry, everybody, I'm sorry. Let's
Vinny
get back
deserves
to it.
deserves taunting. Vinny asks for taunting.
And he loves kitties, so he wants to get close to these kitties. Um, okay, then we
Okay,
had
what let's move yeah, what else did we
all
have?
right, we had
Let's
Vaughn, one of your boy Vaughn
Right,
was
that was
back.
our yeah,
That was your
yeah. So
first
that
surprise
was a
appearance.
surprise, yeah.
Did you love his hair, Gia?
I thought his hair was perfect, yeah. I mean, that's a perfect '70s hair. Didn't you think it was perfect? I wouldn't want it shorter, I wouldn't want well, I'd take it longer, but it's like it's kind of perfect at that length. It does the perfect
Uh-huh.
'70s kind of flip
Uh-huh.
thing.
Yeah, yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, okay. All right.
Do you
Yeah,
not like it? Is it just
I
something
mean,
wrong with me?
it's just hair. No, I think it's nice that you get so excited about hair. That's good. Good for you.
It can
Uh
make or break somebody's whole vibe, you know?
yeah, maybe. I guess so. All right.
Mm.
Um but yeah, it was I guess fun to see Vaughn again and see him sparring with Britt a little bit there. But poor Britt, I feel like she's nobody understands as everything she's been through, you know?
Yeah, these 2 episodes, 'cause she's been put through the ringer.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, and there are people who sympathize, of course, and people obviously like Raka who care about her, but nobody gets her really, you know? Not even Brad,
uh,
I would
I was gonna
say.
say, yeah, not even Brad because we don't see him anymore, but
Yeah.
what about Jason? Did Jason get her?
I don't
Or was
think
that just
so.
another woman he needed to protect?
Well, I'm not gonna go that far. I think he's the kind of guy like with Carly too. Like he takes the whole package,
Yeah, yeah.
and
He takes people
accepts
for
the
how they
whole
are. He doesn't try
yeah,
to change them.
right.
Yeah.
Doesn't really judge them, I don't think, at least not in the way that like a Curtis does. Nobody's like not
Right.
really,
Yeah,
or
nobody reaches
Chase
that level,
maybe,
but yeah.
you know. Um, but he's so different from Britt that I'm not sure he could understand her, completely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
But
so yeah, we have
anyway,
Britt
so
sort
yeah,
of
so we had Vaughn.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we had Molly representing Danny and Charlotte, and they
Oh,
met
right.
up
I'd forgotten
with
about that.
Vaughn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, immediately Danny and Charlotte go off script and incriminate
Yep.
themselves,
Yep.
which is frustrating for a young lady like Molly. But
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what that scene really means. I guess it set things in motion for Danny and Charlotte to try to like do something else, to get the ball rolling on getting their dads back.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Which we know that Joss is the one who's going to save the day.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. And we'll get there. We're almost at the Joss scene. Before
Okay.
that, we had Carly trying to go see Joss, and Lucas intercepted her and got her some herbal
I would
tea.
very much like for them to get out of the pattern of Carly trying to do something and somebody trying to stop her.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like that's all
Right.
we see.
Right. Right.
She's
yeah.
trying to get to Windermere. She's trying to get to CJ. It's always somebody trying to talk her down. Although, I mean,
Yeah.
I enjoyed the Lucas, herbal tea thing was all kind of funny and fun, but it's just desperate, unhinged Carly trying to do something and somebody having to stop her.
Yeah, like all with this anguished expression, and
Yeah.
it does seem like you get the one note, and we know she's got a lot of
we know there's a lot
facet.
more there going on.
Yeah. 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 Your point is well taken, Gia.
Thank you for taking my point.
You're welcome. Okay, now let's get to Joss and Z. And I would like to say, I think John Oliver is hitting it out of the park.
I know, isn't it funny? And I can't. They must have been like, how much did they sign him up for? I'm wondering if they're like, hey, we got something here.
I think just 3 episodes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and I think he just put it out there that he wanted to, have a part, a little part that he would show up and do whatever they asked him to do.
I know, and it's so funny because they could have made him like a waiter at the Metrocourt or something, and instead
like
they
a
make
contest winner. Yeah.
Yeah, like this huge important character in a huge plot line.
Yep.
Like the culmination of a particular storyline.
Right.
And yeah, I agree. He's being awesome.
I think that was a great choice to make him this guy. And I think he, like his scene with Joss, like they were just going toe to toe. Like they were, and also then his scene with Carly, that was another great scene.
I know, that was hysterical
today.
too.
Yeah.
Today,
yeah.
And I have to say, I don't even care what your opinion is. I think Joss has the best acting
Hospital
from the
acting.
bed that I've seen.
I was gonna say that too, Gia. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No,
I'm glad we're of a like mind on that.
Yeah.
Partly, you know what part of it was?
What?
She allowed her head to stay resting on the pillow. There was no strain. There was no. Why can they not figure that out with the pool lounge chairs?
Yeah, that's a good point.
They've got the hospital bed at an appropriate angle with a pillow.
Yeah.
She looks injured. She looks sick. She looks
she
like
does. Yeah.
Yeah. But she's not straining. The hair was right on point.
And she's
still being a badass.
She's being a badass, yeah, but it did seem like her volume was turned down a bit because she's like fighting this like wound and everything, right? Like it seemed like she was like she was not 100%, but she was still like, Joss at her
She was
core.
still Joss, and she was strategizing.
Yeah.
And she saw where he was going, and she figured it all out. I mean, her brain, like the whole whatever confrontation she and her mother are going to have about
yeah, I know.
Joss being allowed to do what she wants with her life is going to be painful, but it's just so obvious that she was meant to do this kind of work.
I
She's
guess
so good
so.
at it.
Yeah,
She's the only one that
she
we've
is good
seen
at it.
that's
Yeah.
actually good at it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And the only thing I
Brennan?
wish not
Pathetic.
Brennan. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Uh
Valentin
uh
Valentin obviously better at it, but how many times has he been caught and locked up
yeah,
and,
yeah.
so
Right, right. Yeah, he's just funny. What was I gonna say about Joss? Oh, I can't remember now. Um but anyway, I was going to say, I wish in her deal that she made with Z that she would have, and she wouldn't have known, I guess, to include Britt in the package. But I wish she had had Britt sort of
Oh,
released
yeah, 'cause
from
she wouldn't have
everything
known that
too.
Britt was locked up, I suppose, yeah,
Yeah, I don't think so. And I like that she picked like Valentine and Jason, right, because of her mom, right? She knew they were
yeah,
important to her
right, she
mom.
knew, yeah, right, right,
So I thought
um
that was lovely.
yes, yeah, so
Mhm.
I'm sure we're gonna have a big old scene with she and Carly coming up, you
And
know?
Carly's gonna look just so pained, right? There's gonna be
Yeah,
crying, pleading
probably
with
the
her.
ugly face crying
Yeah,
and yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I wish Carly could just start to put together all these
Hmm.
people telling her, like Liesl and now
And
Z,
Lucas
and
told
Lucas,
her, yeah.
she's good at this. She's it must be very hard to see your child as a grown up who's doing something completely out of your
Mm-hmm.
wheelhouse, and to
Mm-hmm.
recognize that, like, you gotta let her be and let her, something she's good at, that even though it's dangerous. Like, what if
Mm-hmm.
she'd wanted to be a cop? You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I think that would have been easier to take. I think Carly mentioned when she was talking to Lucas that, Anna and Valentine were both broken because of their experience with the
yeah,
WSB,
yeah, yeah. But
because, yeah, they do things in their own way with their own
but
rules.
it's an interesting dynamic, and I do
Yeah.
like that. I mean, we have plenty of romance going on, but we have a
Mm-hmm.
lot of interesting stuff going on between
Mm-hmm.
characters, between parents and children,
Right.
and just
Mm-hmm.
like friends, cousins, lovers. Anyway, you know what I mean? It's not all
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
who's sleeping with who right now. It's
No, it's really
the
not.
dynamics of these different relationships are what's kind
Yeah.
of
Right.
the meat of the show at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I like
Yep.
that.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Then we had the scene with Britt and Liesl, and that was also, I thought, very effective. When
It
Liesl is,
was, and it was kinda heartbreaking too.
it was, and Liesl, I mean, she sort of had a point, as much as I didn't want to believe it, because she said, you keep doing the same thing, lying to
Yep,
me, and then we
yep.
make up, and then you do it again, and yeah, how could she not draw the conclusion that Britt doesn't really want to
Doesn't
protect that
yeah,
relationship,
yeah,
even though
yep,
we
yeah.
know that Britt's got sort of her own reasons for thinking that she's doing the right thing by keeping her mother at a distance,
In the
right?
dark, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, but you can kinda see Liesl can only take having her heart broken so many times,
Right.
and,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
um, she's a
Yeah.
passionate she's a
She's a
passionate woman.
very passionate woman. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she's a lot like Britt, they sort of put it all out there in a way.
Yeah, yeah. But,
Um,
yeah, I felt so bad for Britt. It was like she's locked in this cage and everybody just keeps coming, and,
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it was like she was in a shooting gallery, just, like,
Mm-hmm.
she
Mm-hmm.
can't get away and everybody's just beating her up.
Right. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that was rough.
Yeah.
That was a rough one.
Yeah.
But it got mitigated,
Mhm.
today,
Mhm.
I thought.
Yes.
It was very
Yes.
satisfying.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're not quite at today. Do you mind if we covered
I
whatever?
wanted to go to today.
Okay. Well, actually, yeah, there was some Z and Carly that started Friday. She came in demanding that he release Joss. Um, and I guess that was sort of where they left off, and then they picked right up today, and we'll get to that in a sec. Oh, the other scene we had that was kind of important, I thought, on Friday was the one between the Lucas and Joss conversation where she sort of admitted to manipulating him.
Was that Friday or was that today? It doesn't really matter, but
I thought it was.
yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, I guess it was both. It
I
started Friday and
started,
continued today.
yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I thought they both. I kind of admired both of them. I admired her putting everything out there,
Mm-hmm.
and just being honest about would she do it again? Yes, and him being honest about, how can I trust you? Like, who's talking to me now? Is it my niece or is it, Agent Jax? And I don't know. I just feel like she's I don't know. I think she's a shining example of what young people should shoot for.
Yeah, she doesn't really get bogged down in
No.
other people's expectations, she's very sort of goal oriented.
She's goal oriented. She's confident, but she's not like obnoxious,
Sometimes she's obnoxious.
Well, I guess so, yeah, but it's not like, I don't know. I hate to compare her with Trina, but
Oh, well, yeah. I think you can. And maybe this is also another illustration of the difference between selfish and self-involved. I don't know. No, I don't think so. Joss isn't selfish, really.
No, I don't think so. I mean, she's just all about her job right now. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess you can't compare C and Trina because Joss has just moved into this other world that has nothing to do with like the day-to-day things that a young woman her age would,
Right.
in an average world, be dealing with,
Right. Yeah.
But I just kind of like her. I like her drive and her honesty, which is a weird thing to say about a spy, but
yeah. And she's not looking, it seems like a lot of characters, and maybe Trina and like Lulu, it seems like they're always sort of like, poor me, and all of these things are happening to me and stuff. And Joss doesn't
you
seem
never
like
see
that
that
at
with
all,
Joss, right?
Yeah.
No. She's just like, let's go attack whatever this next problem is,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I don't know. I think she's kick ass.
Mm-hmm.
I like her, and her hair. Also, I like her hair.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
Right. I'm just gonna say that hair is important on the women too. It's not just the guys.
Thank you for that, Gia. Yeah. We also had another. In Friday's episode, and like Dante also paid Britt a visit, and
oh, that was awful. How did you enjoy that?
Yeah, I didn't enjoy that. No, no, I didn't.
I mean, he wasn't being back to McJudgerson like the awful Dante of a few months ago, but he was pretty cutting. He was like, I don't know. I don't know, like when he said something about how you just used my son to try and get something you wanted, so that proves that, you are the kind of person I thought you were, or something like that. I was like,
yeah, that was a shitty thing to say, I think.
Yeah.
It's just another example of people just really not giving Britt any credit, I don't think, for, how hard these decisions are for her.
Yeah, I mean, the whole overriding thing, which kind of came to a head today, was in her life has been that she thought she's dying of Huntington's.
Right.
So her decisions were all colored by that information.
Yeah.
And in spite of that, she was, at least to the best of her ability, trying to protect Rocco,
Yeah.
I mean, I still think there's something not healthy about that relationship,
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you now at this point completely, I think.
Have we ever had that occur?
I don't know. Maybe we should mark this day.
Mark it on our calendars.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say,
I
like,
mean, it's not creepy, but it
from Rocco's position, I think
yeah,
there's something that
yeah,
he's like too fixated, or he's putting all his eggs in this basket, sort of ironically.
yeah,
Um,
and, like, she's gonna fix his world for him,
right, right.
and like you indicated, his problems are probably having to do with his relationship with his actual parents, and so she seems like such a shining alternative to that world
Mm-hmm.
he's,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
forced to live in, but so
Mm-hmm.
some doctor like Kevin, if Kevin were still around,
Yeah.
could maybe help them delve into that altogether. Because
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're all sort of trying, but,
Right.
uh
Right. But there's more sort of conditions attached to his relationship with Dante and Lulu, like the real life sort of day-to-day stuff, that you have
right,
to sort of
right.
accept,
Like, there have to be conditions,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
um, so, yeah, so I mean, maybe if he and Britt had gotten to a point where she was annoying him like a real mother would,
Right.
maybe he would have
Mhm.
started to,
Mhm.
um I don't know. I mean, maybe kids of, like, divorced parents, like I think sometimes I remember a friend who lived with her father and not her mother, and her mother always seemed like, oh, she wished she could live with her mother, and, but she
Mhm.
never had lived with her mother, you know what I mean? So
Right.
her mother
Yeah.
seemed like this dream of perfection, and
Right.
probably,
Yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
probably if she'd actually, it's like the dad being the good cop and the mom always being
Mhm.
the bad cop, and
Mhm. Yeah.
so I don't know, maybe if he'd gotten to the point where Britt was, griping at him to pick his underwear and socks up off the floor or whatever, I
Mhm.
don't know, whatever
Mhm.
normal sort of
Yeah.
stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah, he's just like obsessed. Like a
Yeah.
dog that won't stop looking at squirrels out the window, that's just like
She's just a big squirrel.
yeah, like, how they're, like,
Yeah.
fixated in this, like,
Mhm.
almost
Mhm.
bizarre, unnatural way about, like, well, where does that come from? Is that just
Yeah.
programming? Like, evolution? Like, yeah,
I guess, yeah.
I don't know.
Um
Your dogs aren't all that fixated, are they? They've
um
got better snacks indoors, they don't care about the
they've got so many snacks, yeah. So many
yeah.
snacks. Um I was going to say also that it seems like Rocco's sort of arrested in his development even as a person, because he just wants to sort of solve this Brit thing and he can't move on.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he should be able to put himself in Danny's shoes. I think at this point, but he doesn't seem to want to. He's still sort of
He did, like, he felt horrible for Danny,
yeah,
losing his
yeah,
father and everything,
mm-hmm,
but yeah, today it did not seem that so much, they got very snarky with each other and,
yeah. And
um
Danny had every right to be upset because from his point of view, Rocco just like allowed Danny's father to get arrested and just
right,
thrown into
yeah.
this like secret prison, for something that he didn't do. Even though like, Jason had a part in all of that, obviously, he's the one who sort of orchestrated
He's the one
that.
who took it on, yeah,
Yeah.
but, yeah, you can see Danny's point, like, now
Yeah.
Cullum's dead, so why
Yeah.
don't we tell the
Mhm.
truth and get my dad home,
Mhm.
and yeah,
Mhm.
yep,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
got it all.
Yeah. The one part of the whole Joss Z thing that I don't like so much is like Cassius getting, blamed for everything.
Right, that was pretty evil on Z's part, to the whole
Yeah.
telling Joss that he's dead so that it feels like, "Oh, well, this is a perfect little solution,"
Right.
and
Right.
then telling Cassius at the end of today's episode that, "Oh, yeah, she threw you right under the bus."
Yeah. And I thought
Yeah.
she was, I mean, maybe she just didn't want to give herself away to Z, but I thought she was pretty stoic when she got the news about Cassius dying. I mean, she acknowledged that
She
he'd
was,
saved her
yeah,
and
she just
stuff, but she didn't seem
yeah.
super grief stricken, did she?
No, she didn't, she kinda, like, didn't even take a beat, to
Yeah. Yeah.
say anything about it. I threw
So
somebody under the bus a couple days ago. Just
And
really,
you
really, really
acted the
fast. Yeah,
same way. Yeah. Yeah. You think you're
I
a little
did. Yeah,
Joss like?
we were sitting at the bar and we were both drinking non-alcoholic beers, but he had brought one from home because he's hooked on these Heineken Zeros.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Oh, where'd you get that? I thought they didn't have those here." And he's like, "Oh, I brought it from home." And anyway, then he got up to go to the bathroom or something and left his can of beer sitting there. And the bouncer came by and he's like, "Where's that from? Where'd you get that?" And I was like, He's like, "We don't sell that here. We get in big trouble for it." And I was like, "It's Timmy's. It's Timmy's. It's Timmy's. It's not mine." So see that guy over there? It's Timmy's.
Wow. Oh,
I said, "I'll tell him. I'll tell him he can't have it." Yeah.
Oh man, just got a glimpse of you like in a classroom as a kid.
Yep. Yeah. I didn't even think about it. I just was like,
Timmy. I told him not to bring it in here.
I know. It was okay though. And Timmy got back. He laughed. I was like, I got you in trouble with the bouncer. And I mean, it just seems ridiculous to be talking about it with face. It's like not even real beer. We'll get in trouble for non-alcoholic beer.
Oh boy.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, be careful if you're out with me.
Yeah.
I'm
You
looking
get
up for number one.
right in the back. Number one.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh gee. Gosh. Oh, this
anyway,
is
okay.
Okay, so we talked a little bit about Joss and Lucas already, right? We kind of covered that.
Yeah.
This next part was one of my favorite parts of the 2
Is
episodes.
this Carly and Z and
Not yet.
Oh no, okay. I'm trying to figure out what would have been your favorite part.
Ethan,
Lucas
Ava.
telling Britt. Oh no, Ava.
Just,
okay, yep.
Yeah, I just said what it was.
Oh, sorry, I was talking. I couldn't hear you.
Oh,
so
gosh.
Ava and Sonny and Ethan, that one?
Yeah, Ethan in the hospital bed. And then Ava comes in, and I thought first I liked their little scene, between the two of them where right, it was just the two of them at first, and then Sonny came in.
It was just Sonny and Ethan initially.
Oh, was it Sonny? Oh, Sonny and Ethan, and then Ava came in. Is that how it worked? Okay.
I thought so.
Yeah. Okay. So there were Ethan asked if there was hazard pay.
Yeah.
And then Sonny, they sort of like teased that maybe Ava should pay it. And then Sonny left and Ava started to write him a check.
Yeah.
Remember that part?
I do. That's your favorite part? And he gave her a hard time because that's like a dinosaur to be writing a check.
A little bit, yeah. But I just thought something's definitely sort of happening between those two. I think that's what I liked, because
definitely. And I like how they keep saying shot him in the ass. They just love saying that line.
Yeah.
In the ass.
Yeah. Right. And he doesn't seem that embarrassed about it, so I like that too,
Yeah.
But I like that it feels like the attraction is balanced between the two of them. It's not more one than the other,
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah.
So I'm enjoying that. I don't know where it will go, if it'll be a short-term thing, or if maybe there's a future for these two.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What was weird about that scene, when he said something about you're keeping my secret, and they did a little flashback.
Yeah.
But they didn't flash back to the part where he said
part, yeah.
The more recent where he said that the baby was not his.
Right.
And I was like, does he remember that he said that? Because he was kind of out of it.
Yeah. Was that his flashback that they were showing, or was it occurring in her?
I don't know.
Yeah.
How would we know whose flashback it was?
I guess if their eyes looked up at the ceiling and then we saw
and they had like a little thought bubble. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I thought, are they trying to tell us something by not including that little
Right,
tidbit, you
right.
know?
Yeah, it seems like it could be very possible that Ethan wouldn't remember having said that.
Yeah, because he was getting pretty out of it there with the
Yeah.
blood loss and everything
Yeah,
and
yeah,
pain and
yeah.
yeah.
I guess the only part that maybe makes it seem like Ava has another agenda is that she does sort of throw these secrets in his face once in a while, you know.
Yeah, right, yeah,
So we'll see if she does that with this newer
but
part of the secret.
but they are being very cute and flirty together. Her hair looked
Hmm.
cool too, they had it all
Yeah, they
straightened this
straightened it
time,
out. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Um, okay, so then we had a scene between Rocco and Danny where they were sort of, arguing with each other.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
just sort of painful.
that was painful. Yeah, and then inside Charlotte and Lulu, Charlotte's blowing Lulu's mind, talking about
Yeah,
Valentine.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
Uh,
bad for Charlotte because she's trying to, like, "How much can mom handle?" She's trying to, like, just sort of
you know?
parse out the information
Yeah,
without really, like
yeah,
yeah,
uh-huh,
yeah.
yeah. They are sort of, like the dynamic is a little bit similar to Carly and Joss, where, like,
Yeah,
Charlotte
yeah.
is a total badass, and
Charlotte's a badass, and Charlotte lives kind of a world that Lulu doesn't even get,
yeah,
like,
yeah, and
how
she
adult Charlotte's had to have been all her
right,
life, you know?
right, and she doesn't scare easily either, Charlotte. She rushes right
No.
into danger,
No.
so
Yeah.
that's impressive. Yeah. Let's see. Then we had this was another good scene. The Jack and Nina scene
Oh my god, yeah.
where
Like,
she's like
she's
getting
always,
him
like, rushing in. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and she's
It's so
like
funny. She's always, like,
she's
arranging him and
I
put
that was
yanked on
so
his
funny when she was
gown.
arranging him. Yeah, like
Yeah.
she's like getting his feet in place and smoothing his gown. And he had a great expression at some point when she was doing that. Like, what do you? What's going on?
Yeah. But then he's sitting there with his legs spread apart
Yeah.
with his, twig and berries, but, like, who was it that came in and talked to him?
Vaughn. It
Well,
was
Vaughn. Was
Vaughn.
it Vaughn?
Yeah.
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 And I'm like, Vaughn's probably getting an eyeful,
Yeah.
under the gown there. That was kind of a I was like, was he doing that intentionally to be sort of funny or something?
I don't know. I don't know. I also thought
But
Nina's outfit was fabulous.
it was, and I was thinking, like, if I put that on, I would look like a sack of frickin' potatoes or something, or just I'd look like a bag lady. Like, it wouldn't I don't know. I'm attracted to that sort of thing, but
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't know if the shape of my body just doesn't take it, like, it won't.
It's also like about like your posture, and I don't mean like just you specifically, but like Nina just has like her chin up, she's just like
Yeah,
sort of
yeah,
has that line,
maybe
that
that's it, yeah.
like Ava does too, and I thought that would have looked fantastic on Ava too.
Oh, yeah, Ava could have pulled that off,
Yeah,
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 yeah.
totally. And that reminds me, I did finally have a chance to examine Carly's blouse,
Oh, okay, yeah,
jacket, jammy top.
what say ye to that look?
It seems like they're trying to check all of those boxes, and I don't know why.
Yeah?
You know?
Do you
Yeah.
think it works?
I know, maybe not. But it does sort of raise the question, like, why must we define what is a blazer? What is a blouse?
Um,
You know?
well, just to distinguish, I think we need to define what is a pajama top as a
In fact, if I were running for public office, that would be my platform.
what is a pajama
What is a
I felt like
pajama
it
top?
wasn't that flattering on her. I felt like the shapelessness of it,
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
I don't know, there was something disturbing about the fact that it only had that one button.
Mhm, mhm.
One button, and I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't
yeah.
know. You
And
know
it
me,
wa
I usually like the mixing of materials, like the fact that it was like a silky satiny thing,
right, mhm,
but also trying to kinda be a blazer. Maybe if it
mhm.
had been belted, I could have dealt with it.
Or maybe if it had been a pattern.
You're just all about the patterns.
Am I too transparent? Well, because it was like sort of like, I don't know, like an off-white or white, it sort of that kind of added to the confusion. Like, what the hell is this, you know?
Yeah, I just apparently they like it a lot. She's been wearing it like 3 days now.
Yeah, she has. Yeah.
Storming around in that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
maybe I just was having a bad day. I don't know.
You were hangry when we talked about it.
I might have been.
last.
I was a little hangry. Yeah, I'm okay today because it's earlier.
Yeah.
And I did get some nice cosmic crisps. They're waiting for me out there.
Oh, your apples. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know,
Yeah.
also in the snack department, Gia, and I probably mentioned this at
Yeah.
this time last year, but another thing to consider is a popsicle.
Oh, I never consider that.
No, really?
Like, I know that. No, like that's what like children eat those.
Ouch.
But I know there are much more sophisticated options in the popsicle world now,
Yeah, the
right?
ones
Like
that
I
are
could
like
get
mostly
some
like fruit juice. Like currently in
fruit.
my
Yeah.
freezer, I have a watermelon flavored popsicle and a lemon flavored
Ooh.
popsicle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I don't even go down that aisle, I don't think. Like, is it near ice cream or something?
Yes, it's a freezer. I should have let you work that out by yourself. How
Well,
will
I
you
go.
grow otherwise?
I usually just end up near the frozen vegetable area, and then
Yeah.
I check to see if they have any veggie burgers on sale or anything like that, and that's about it.
Yeah,
I don't really hit the dessert section.
You know, you're close. You're pretty close there. And
I'm
one of
getting
the
pretty close. All right.
Yeah,
I'll
and I think
consider it.
I would, because there's not too many calories. And one of the nice things
Right.
is that, you know, it takes a little time to eat them, you know, because they're frozen
Yeah,
and stuff.
sure.
So, you know, it's sort
That's
of,
what they do with animals in the zoo. They put treats into things and freeze them into big blocks, so they
So they have
takes
to,
them a long time. The
yeah,
polar bears have to really get after it.
Yeah. So anyway, that's my little tip.
Okay, that's a nice tip. I wouldn't have never thought of that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna say thank you for that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh God, where were we?
Okay, so Carly and Z, did we get to that conversation yet?
Let's get to that. Yeah, let's get back to that.
All right.
We talked a little bit about it, but yeah, they got into it more today. And he asked her out to dinner.
And then he asks her out. Yeah, he hits on her, and she was hysterical. And he even got like a classic. I wonder if that was included in his contract, his short-term contract.
Slap.
The slap. He got the classic soap opera slap.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking too. It's like, wow, he got the total experience there, you know?
Got the full package. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He got like a bedside visit at a hospital. That's a classic soap opera thing.
He got to shoot somebody. I don't know if that's classic or not.
Shoot somebody. Yeah, just sort of for sport at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got the
he got his hair dyed.
He got his hair dyed. He got the angry mother. Yeah. That he hit on. Yeah. I thought like he was awesome in that scene too. You know, like these are pros. Joss and Carly are pros, and he was keeping up, I thought, very well. So kudos to you, Mr. Oliver.
Yep. But at the same time, like Carly was playing it pretty serious, you know, and he seemed a little campy, but just enough to make it fun.
Right. Like, yeah, I mean, Valentin is nothing if not campy, you know. So
yeah. Oh my God, that's true.
She's used to that. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. I thought like even though he was campy, I thought like clearly he was really trying to do a good job. Like he hit his lines and everything, you know. He wasn't just in it for some sort of like lark, I didn't think, you know. Or maybe he was, but
no,
I
mean, I was like, maybe he could stay on. He could be like Britt, just be a recurring character.
Yep. Anyway, so yeah, that was good stuff. Okay, we've still got some really good stuff to come. So we had, did we say enough about Jack and Nina? Now we know Jack is somewhat mobile. Um,
Yeah.
Vaughn doesn't really. He thinks it was a stroke, right? Vaughn, as far as he knows, Jack actually had a stroke. Is that
Right. Yeah, but he was implying something because he wants more details about that.
yeah,
And
how it all happened.
yeah,
So
Nina's right there when he's saying this, of course.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. So
yeah.
we have to
And
wonder if Jack is
what's
gonna,
going
like,
on there? Yeah.
protect Nina, or
And
what?
didn't he also say something at the start of that scene about not having like the goods on
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Drew that he said he'd
Right,
had, and so but we
right.
didn't hear what that meant, did we?
No, I think that's where we got interrupted by Vaughn.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that'll be interesting. I still can't
Mm-hmm.
imagine that whatever they had on him was ever going to be enough to shut
No.
Drew up
Right.
when Drew's
Right.
able to talk again.
Yeah. Yeah. And a lot of things change now for everybody, including Drew and Willow, now that
With
Sidwell
Sidwell out
has
of the
been
picture,
arrested and
and
Cullum is,
yeah,
yeah, like a lot
yeah,
of their
right,
danger is gone now. So
yeah.
you'd
I
think
hope
maybe they could
Sidwell's
all.
not really out of the picture. I hope we can get him out. He's like showing pictures of himself on Facebook with t-shirts that say "Free Sidwell,"
I saw that too.
which is funny.
Yep,
But I
yep.
agree. We need him.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, well, I wasn't sure how they were going to pull off getting Valentin back and Jason, but the deal that Joss made, that made perfect sense, sort of.
Yeah, so maybe we'll see. Maybe
Maybe
I mean
there's
I have
some
seen
more.
headlines that Jason's coming back in July, so maybe that'll
Yeah,
happen shortly.
yeah,
And
yeah.
also he teased something about how the arc of his storyline is going to change, or the
Huh.
something about. So I don't know what.
Wow.
I don't know if they used
Okay.
the word arc, but something
Okay.
about
Uh-huh.
his world is going to
Uh-huh.
change quite a
I
bit or
see.
something. So
Ooh,
we'll see what happens
interesting.
there.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see when it comes to Sidwell, I guess, for you, Gia. Um,
Yeah.
let's see. So we had this was a difficult scene, the scene between Lucas and Britt, and they
Yeah,
didn't
that was
even.
great.
It was, and like, you don't know, like, how Brit is going to take this news, like you said before, like she had built her whole life around this fact
Yeah,
that she was
every
going to
every
die.
decision, every
Yeah.
action she took was
Mhm.
part of that was,
Yeah.
yeah. So you think, but it's not that simple. Your brain isn't that simple. You can't just be told, "Oh, you're not dying," and you're just like, "Hooray!"
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah. Mhm.
all the regret for the way
Mhm.
she'd had to live her life because of um
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
belief she had.
Yeah. And she and Lucas, at that point, they didn't even talk about Marco's part in that, and the fact that
No,
he
but and
died.
then yeah, and then that was also touching when
Yeah.
this little snippet of a scene between Lucas and Ava where he
Mhm.
realizes like,
Mhm.
oh, so
Mhm.
he put Marco into this position to
Yeah.
save Britt, and
Yeah.
she didn't even need saving. And
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, I thought
Yeah.
Britt was great in that scene though, and although I was
Mhm.
sad about the apple going rolling away.
Of course you were. Oh dear, the my lawn boy is
um,
here. Hmm.
oh, do you need to go? Do you need to
I
change?
need to change into my bikini. Otherwise, I have to pay him.
Oh, it is like National Bikini Day or something like that. I saw
Oh,
that
is
on
it?
Facebook. Or maybe it was yesterday, but so, the invention of the bikini, the
Oh
introduction of
boy.
the bikinis. Yeah.
um. Anyway, yeah. So that was a tough scene between Lucas and Britt. And I think also tough because Lucas probably wasn't expecting her to react quite like that.
Yeah, yeah, thinking he's coming to with like the best news in the world, and then
Yeah.
she's like raging like an animal in a cage.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's just everybody needs Kevin. We need Kevin back.
We really
Um,
do. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
the gentle instructions of Kevin,
Mhm.
and
Yes,
he would
his
get you to where you
counsel.
needed to be.
He
Yeah,
would, wouldn't he? Yeah, we could both use a
yeah.
couple of Kevins.
I really could. I'd sleep
Yeah.
better, I'm sure.
Yeah, we needed like a daytime Kevin and a nighttime Kevin.
Yeah, get you through the night.
Mm-hmm.
Nighttime, Kevin. You got your lawn boy. But I don't know if it followed right after, but then we had the what I felt was very satisfying when Liesl came back to Britt's cell.
Yes.
And you know, and of course, as a mother, she's overjoyed.
Right,
That,
right.
you
Yeah.
know,
I
her
like that
Britta is not dying. And
it was great the way like Britt did her whole thing, like all this anguish, you know, and pain. And then like her mom sees like the silver lining, you know, which is
yeah, right.
That was
Which is
that
going to
was
occur to Britt too, eventually, of course. But
right.
she's just so wrecked right now by this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then the scene ends with Nina coming in and telling them both about Cassius, and like, oh God, Liesl is just,
I
you know,
know.
like
I
poor Liesl.
know. Yeah, I know. Because, yeah, you sort of realize along the way that Britt doesn't know this news. She hasn't heard that news yet. And
Right,
Liesl,
right.
you know, Liesl's thinking she's got her family back. Oh boy, is that very loud? That lawnmower? That's a tractor. Sorry.
No,
It's almost time
it's
to wrap
fine.
up anyway. Okay.
Okay. So we
But
talked about Cassius. We saw Cassius
yeah.
at the end.
Yeah, I wasn't
So that
expecting
was
that.
awful.
I know, but
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna like not know for sure what happened to him for like, you know, a while.
Yeah, I
You know?
thought they'd let us wonder for a while. I think we
Yeah.
all knew he was still alive, but
Yeah. We
but yeah,
hoped.
so that's a bummer. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then we had the fun reuniting
so fun. So fun.
of Valentin and Carly, and I love the cut to
perfect.
Sonny and
and his expression was perfect. You know, like what?
yeah,
and then it got worse. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
that was hysterical. Who else was out there? Who else saw that?
Charlotte and Lulu. And Lulu was like, you know, trying to get Anna Charlotte. Like, who else knew? Who was involved with this whole Valentin thing? And she hadn't found out yet, you know. But yeah,
and now she'll know. Yeah.
That was very satisfying. And I liked also that, you know, we know Carly is so overwrought about Joss still, you know, and so like just emotionally fragile. And then so Valentin like was exactly what she needed, you know.
Yeah, and he just gets out of the car and like that little mustache twitching on his lips just cracks me up.
I know. I like that they're keeping the mustache.
It's very funny.
It's such an unlikely thing that, you know, you would sort of root for. You know?
Yeah, the mustache. Yeah. Very funny.
But so yeah,
so that was a very satisfying ending. So like I don't know how they can top these couple of days. They can't. We're gonna have to like gonna have to settle down and just like get back to.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got to have a couple of days of just sort of housekeeping.
Right.
I'm sure.
And then, but it's funny, like when you get scenes that are so interesting and there's so much action, you completely forget about some of the other characters, you know. And then you sort of feel like Curtis, I don't even miss them, and, you know,
the whole car accident thing. Like, that's probably going to have to come back. And
we've been ruined now for that kind of
little bit,
stuff. Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
It was good stuff. Good job, General Hospital.
Yeah.
Overall. Yeah. It's fantastic couple of days.
Yeah, and I'm very happy to have Valentin back.
Yes, right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So have we had our 3 days of John Oliver or do we have another day? Did we just have
Was it just Friday? Was that the first time we saw him?
I don't know. I guess we're the wrong people to know.
No, I can
we'll
check.
Just find out.
I can check my notes from last time. Oh, he did arrive in the helicopter on Thursday, so I think that was our 3 days,
so he's probably it.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, that's good though, because we can cherish those, you know, those fun moments. You know,
he should get a daytime Emmy for like his guest appearance.
Do they have that, like, guest
I think
appearance?
maybe they do.
Is
I
that
mean,
one of the
they do on the
categories?
regular Emmys.
Yeah.
I don't remember the daytime Emmys, but yeah, if they do
Yeah,
have a
I'd vote for
category,
that.
yeah, me too.
Mm.
So anywho, yeah, but he's also going to be on Days of Our Lives, and I don't know if he is yet or next, but I wonder what his performance will be like on that one.
Is he just making the rounds? How funny.
Yeah. He sort of put out the offer, and those two soaps snapped
And they
him
took him
up.
up on it. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's funny.
yeah,
So you mean like if we put out the offer, maybe we could play a
yeah,
part somehow?
yeah. We wouldn't be Z. We could be like X and Y.
Ah, yeah, I don't know what role we could play, but we could do something.
I would
We
like
could do
to.
something.
We could join the fake French accent club.
Oh yeah, we could do something at
Yeah,
the clinic in
mm-hmm.
France.
In
Yeah,
France.
or we could be like I could be a hostess at the Metrocourt on what's her name's day off, or
Yeah,
something like
that's
that.
true.
Seat people at the Metrocourt or
I could see that. Yeah.
something at the pool, like I could be
Uh-huh.
I could be like the woman that has to come up and get the wet towels,
Yep.
and I could gripe
Mhm.
about the boys not folding the towels or something, or I don't know.
If you played that part, yeah, that would have a real nice sort of contest winning, sort of energy.
Yeah, a vibe,
Yeah,
yeah.
you would like throw yourself into it,
Yeah.
like
Or like we could bartend at the Metrocourt or something.
you
There's
mean
always a
work
work,
together?
like a work.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
That
there's
would be
always like a work
funny. Yeah,
kind of
Gia
thing.
and Keisha behind the bar. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, fun to think about.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we hope everybody had enjoyed these couple days as much as we did, and
Yeah.
we'll
How
talk
could you
about it
not?
all again on Thursday.
Yeah, and I guess probably I need a little bit of a break from all the action because it's a
All
lot.
the action, right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
So
sure.
it's okay if things quiet
Okay.
down a little bit now, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Gia.
Okay, well, that was fun. I know you got to get out to your lawn boy. Take him a nice pitcher of lemonade. I don't know why, but I've got Mrs. Robinson playing in my head.
Well, probably more of an age gap, even.
Well, maybe something from Harold and Maude.
Oh,
cracking
God.
myself up now.
Oh, there's two of them. He's brought his friend with the weed whacker.
Well,
Gosh. Possibilities.
All right, we better go.
Yeah, I don't want to get calls.
Okay. All right, we'll talk to you in a couple days.
Yeah. Okay, Gia. Have a good
Okay,
night.
bye,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.